and help us to resist oppressors true with all of our will and mind forevermore.
Nananum, all protocol observed. Good morning to you all to this launching of the free speech against the campaign. We, the Queen Mother Foundation, have thought it wise to partner ourselves with some of the stakeholders to give the peace talk. And now my secretary is here to help me. Thanks.
Nananom, and all protocol observed, as my mother rightly said. Today is the launching of our peace campaign against hate speech. And we, the Queen Mothers and the traditional leaders, are involving ourselves in this important program. So that is why we invited everybody here, so that we can all be partakers, because it involves all of us. Everybody is involved. So we have to get ourselves involved in everything that we are going to do here. And we are duly opening this campaign with this speech that we are giving here today. Thank you.
I'll stand on the existing protocols to welcome all of you to the Accra Tourist Information Center, where today we've joined forces with the Queen Mother's Foundation, with Musica, and then Royal TV to launch a campaign against hate speech, what they call decency in politics. It is for us quite coincidental but interesting that this is the month of tourism, and this year UN Tourism Day is being celebrated throughout the world on the theme tourism and peace. And so by some sheer coincidence, we are here talking about peace in the month of tourism. We know the role that tourism plays in bringing about peace, but also the danger that tourism faces if there is no peace in the land. And so it's a double-edged sword. As people travel around the country, as people visit different regions, different facilities, they get to appreciate different cultures, their different heritages, the diversity that we have as Ghanaians. Whether you are from Greater Accra, whether you are from Volta, Ashanti, Eastern, Western, Northeast, Northern, Savannah, Upper West, Upper East, we are all Ghanaians, and we are bound together with a common purpose. And so we want to commend the Queen Mother's Foundation and Musica for dreaming up this idea. I remember when Nana Mabonsu visited us in one of our discussions, and she mentioned that they were working with Musica on this. We said we will join you, because we believe that for tourism to thrive, there must be peace. And also for us, we appreciate that we are in a political season, but politics must not divide us. Politics is a contest of ideas, and so we should be able to share different ideas in peace. And so when you listen to some of our radio stations and watch TV, and you see the venom with which people are speaking, the insults, the name calling, it doesn't help the country. People who may want to visit Ghana see Ghana as a beacon of peace. We always pride ourselves as being one of the peaceful countries within a sub-region that is a region of turmoil. And so we must all work together to preserve that heritage that we have as a peaceful nation. We can only do that if we use what we have, the assets. Our Queen Mothers represent our culture, and music is everybody's language. Even if you don't understand the lyrics, the rhythm alone can get you moving. And so I believe that this partnership is a partnership made from heaven, and we are throwing our weight behind it, that let us all work together. Let us speak up against indecent language. When you sometimes are watching TV or listening to radio and you are doing so with somebody who is very young, you get anxious because some of the words that people are saying against chiefs, against leaders, against even religious leaders is not something that we need. And so we are here to commit ourselves to it, that this month we are celebrating the World Tourism Day in Secondary, and we are hoping that on that day, the Queen Mother's Foundation will be there, Musica will be there. We'll continue to highlight the importance of decent politics. Decency in politics is something that we need. We also want to thank Royal TV, Mr. Amankwa Ajiman, or Ajiman Amankwa. He's stolen one of my names, so after that. But we know the work that you are doing in the Ashanti region. I mean, we are all glued to the TV when during Otunfo's 25th anniversary, you organized the Choral Festival. So you also understand the power of music. The power of our choral music as well can be brought to bear. And so we thank you that you have joined forces with Musica and the Queen Mother's Foundation and ourselves to propagate this message of peace in the country. So we thank all of you, and especially our media who are here to carry the message across. That yes, let's disagree. Let's have different opinions. Let's join whichever party that we believe has the best ideas for our country. But let us all commit at the end of the day that we will remain a peaceful country and that we will guard our tongues against indecent language. Thank you, and may God bless you all. Thank you.
Nananom. 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 And at the union level, we will say, Choboy! 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 It's just a yen in a crado. Say, ye did be a sum wedge. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, before I start, let me say that it's not just Mr. Adman's name that this wonderful man has to me. He's studying my name as well. So it's like this morning, something is happening. I am with Amankwa Ajiman. And I happen to sit in between Mr. Adman and Amankwa Ajiman. Isn't there something happening this morning? Right. I am excited that our wonderful Queen Mothers are spearheading this. As the head of the Women's Desk of Musica, we are trying to push women to the fore because we realize that when women rise up, things happen. You didn't hear that. When women rise up, things happen. And so thank you for this initiative. I'm looking forward to further collaborations with you from the Women's Desk of Musica. So once again, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I bring you warm regards from the Musicians Union of Ghana, Musica. As a partner in this great initiative, Campaign Against Hate Speech, our earnest request to our fellow Ghanaians is that we do away with hate speech from our politics. In 80 days' time, we will be having our presidential and parliamentary elections. On behalf of Musica, the Queen Mother's Foundation, Royal TV, and Ghana Tourism Authority, I am calling on Ghanaians to remember there is no place like home. Let us avoid hate speech in our politics. Let us agree to disagree as brothers and sisters, like true Christians, Muslims, traditionalists, or whatever our belief may be. As part of this campaign, we will engage in advocacy, working on a peace song to back the campaign, and this song will be ready by weekend. And so definitely you're going to be hearing something on your airwaves to show that this is something we are committed to from Musica. I thought I would hear some applause because and then you tell me, but I know to also the idea question, send papa from Royal TV can you know, and you to the idea question. One thing growing up I realized was that when you be a that's a sorry I'm matching out to you be train some few minutes. Now they are it happens a lot, and so music is a uniting thing that we are using to push this agenda forward. We believe it will work. Now, true peace, as we all know, is not merely the absence of tension, it is the presence of justice. We must learn to live together as brothers and sisters, or we will perish together. The sad truth this is, the hope of a secure and livable world lies with disciplined nonconformists who are dedicated to justice, peace, and unity. I'd like to leave you with the message that Ghana is the only country we have. Let us maintain the peace we enjoy and not take it for granted. We owe it as a duty to our children and generations unborn to ensure we have a peaceful election, because election, as they say, no be war. Let your thumb do the talking, not your tongue. Thank you all for your kind attention. Mesdames, Messieurs, Akwena Mikata, Nabodi, Yaiwaladon, Ago. God bless.
Good morning. All protocols observed. Nananum. Esteemed guests, ladies and gentlemen. Today we gather here in the spirit of unity and creativity to launch campaign against hate speech, decency in politics, and the National Choral Composers Competition. This initiative, organized by the Ghana Tourism Authority in collaboration with the Kumasi Evangel Choir and the Royal Image Group of Companies under the auspices of the Ashanti Cultural and Traditional Institute, marks a monumental step in celebrating our rich musical heritage. As we embark on this journey, I remind you of the recent 2432, the second Composers Competition organized by Manshia Palace in collaboration with the Royal Image Group of Companies and Kumasi Evangel Choir under the auspices of Her Royal Highness Lady Julia Osei-Tutu, held at the KNUST Great Hall in April 2024 in honor of a 2-4 Silver Jubilee celebration. It was a truly inspiring event, showcasing the incredible talent and creativity that thrives within our choral groups in Ghana. During the event, as the CEO of Royal Image Group, I proposed that we make this competition an annual celebration, a sentiment, and that was wholeheartedly supported by Lady Julia Osei-Tutu, wife of Otufor Osei-Tutu II. Her belief in the power of music to unite and uplift is indeed a testament to the importance of promoting our composers and their compositions. In line with this vision, we are excited to announce that the inaugural National Choral Composers Competition is slated to take place in November 2024 in Kumasi at the prestigious Otufor Osei-Tutu II Jubilee Hall. This venue, which has deep cultural value, will be perfect venue for honoring our composers' creativity and the beauty of choral music. This competition is not just winning. It's not just about winning, it is about fostering a platform where creativity can flourish, where new voices can be heard, and where our cultural heritage can be preserved and celebrated. We invite composers from all walks of life in Ghana to share their unique perspectives and stories through their music at this important event. Furthermore, we come together not just to launch the National Choral Composers Competition, but to ignite a movement rooted in the principles of decency, respect, and understanding. Given this, it is my privilege to launch our campaign against hate speech centered on the theme, decency in politics. Politics should be a platform for dialogue, not battleground for insult. We believe that our decency in politics is not merely an idol, it is a necessity. It is about ensuring that our citizens feel valued and heard, and that our political leaders set a standard for respectful engagement. Our collective goal is to foster conversations that build bridges, not walls, especially in an election year like this. Let us remember that the fight for decency in politics begins with each of us, together through our voices, both spoken and sung. We can cultivate a culture that values respect and understanding. Let us strive to ensure that our political landscape is defined by compassion, not contempt. Again, I look forward to seeing the incredible choral compositions that will emerge from this competition. Thank you.
My able CEO, Mr. Kwesi Ajimai, ya wasaya meba, medamu nyina asese ne adie mam na ye kama. Machwa ma mesunya no na mbeka.
Na me kenkama.
Dia wo ne se yeti obi apasudwe. Obia wutiwei, why ma fo ukunu kura tete wa se wo pese wa tun beje wo. Enti wo be ye de be ma no ho ato enya saa. Enti yesramo aba ya beto enya toko na me mom de ha me pa ni hate speech no any indecency in politics kan ni nante saa o enen na de aba no se wo hwe TikTok wa China for the toy niema ye ne didi atem se na anu no obi timi gina otimi didi asante henatem na wo ye wo na wo ye nya wo enti mesramo abato anya tokwa o me gina wase na me NDC na me ku MPP ni enti na wase me gina na wade ana afi de na de tokwa yi na wase we ya yesi na atro media tokwa ne beba efi media mo ankasa mo amu gina wo na mo de tokwa ne beba ase akire ne se asam ne da ho a mo nka mo afra wo ne pass message didi watam woteye na just what the eja na egum enti yasre media no Ghana e pass medwe 4 years ago yako baby obi wase ye ahema na ya medasa modi asomdwe aba entopa bi ba ye krom ha maami otiwei odwane wonyim so obekwa aba abeto mba nti wode da sen de noamo dokro no ade ne ba ne kohie mu se batan obekwa ba nya ne mari nyina wu enti wakasa maami no kwa ye program bi a ye mfre no no omekasa enti mesramo abato onye tokwa sese wo mo de ye manyina akogwa abrochire o mo betena abekotokwa na mo bekotokwa no mo kwa amawan wa ma wo 50 Ghana sefa kwa kotokwa ma no wa kopra upra wie ya obaba ha Thursday de wa bra wa ya 5,000 for kwa hospital afa friend kwa ni phone wo mfa na wo kwa ya na wo bai wa kokwa ma obi enso wo mo ye manku bi o ya yire ni mu nkubi say ya mo amusha wo mo kra they are fully protected why pa na be kwa ka wo mo o so gira ho na wo di atam o so ti wo kra na sebe wo kro mo hine kra wo nim ne di enso ti wo di mpanifo atam na wo di sebe wo ma e betima wo sebe wo bi o be ye o fi wo kro mo kra de ne be ebe boaboa wo ho etro waya yesei waya kuneyere waya poneba waya ye ni nua ba sei eye wasem eye ofi asem no media for ma fa ye news we dia mesrem bebre mesrem ala mo ma asumdwe emra bato yi mu utu abawia kofie ebi so utu abawia gira ho nyina ho wo gira ho abia na gya bi ba baba abehwo wono obi e wobekọ obi to wa say me pese basabasa ba Ghana eba wono obekọ ebeka menew enti mesam se de na nakan ye ni passport ni bi krampo ne ba yetime adwane o ye ni bi yesrem ala mo masudwe abatoi indecency no manembra ya batoi mu hate speech ni kwa na ye metan no me dia wo ya na ma from so wura asema wo kai wo boa me dia me ya yi pa wo ya na ma fro papa na wudi na te wo yo maame ale wo yo o maame kunu kura ne boyfriend aka wo pe mo sori na mu di atem mesra mala politics enya is about etokwa ana ma no mahema afo no so obi kunu ana ne boyfriend e sori no okeka biam mesra mo ntunufo mo ma no ntu mo ma no fo na nkola ne ntrase no mo ne be hwe ye daache se mo ma ye kobo wo mo ana ye pra wo mo na ni atu a wa na be hwe ye nkola ne sa feature wo enti ni aye program Children's Lives Matter nkola no ani ye future enti mo ma nkola no enkofa ne membu a daache ye nya wo bi ma ne hwe ye na politician no ebi kura no wa ma wo enso wo yusu afa ko pa nkura wo no te me sremo bebre abato aye beto media na mesa aka biu mo amujira mo twetwa ni na me sremo ala ya amasema mo ka no mo ma ne yes me sremo ala na mo ana mo de ntokwa beba Ghana me da mase
so abato re Ghana for my yes ye pento kwasem de aye hwehwe ni asuje wo oh my Gande yampentu kwa Zambia MPP NDC CPP dia kika hunyina mumyenye baku MPP NDC CPP dia kika hunyina mumyenye baku Ghana man wodanchi wono kwe was my baby, and was my baby, yeah. If you let, Linda was my number, and was my baby, yeah. About your break, Ghana for my yes, yeah. Your better wasn't, the yes, you shall